Yeah, what's up? Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Couch Cow episode 7. Now, you guys are seeing this a little bit later. It is currently Monday, May 13th. It is 4:42 a.m. Okay, I do normally record these on Saturdays or early Sundays, and I get them out for you on Sunday. But next week's vlog is going to be a little bit late due to recording a longer week than normal. And then it was Mother's Day. I'm not going to record and edit a podcast on Mother's Day. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. So, sorry for the later video, but I'm doing it for you guys because now you will have to wait a long time in between each video. So, we've got some stuff to talk about. Now, I do want to apologize if this podcast isn't as long. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't have a full book to review for you guys because I started reading the second book of Chestnut Springs. I'll get into that later. I didn't finish it in time for this video because, as I said, it was Mother's Day. I didn't read all weekend, you know. I had to clean. I had to do all this stuff. So, that's why, if it's not that long, that's why. Because I can't sit in here and talk to you about a whole entire book. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about books, but that's later. First thing, as you guys know, I'm going to give you an album review. The album of this podcast is going to be called Preacher's Daughter by Ethel Cain. Now, this did come out a while ago. This was released May 12th, 2022, which is crazy. I didn't know that whenever I went to go review it. Literally, tomorrow it's going to be 2 years since this came out. It was crazy. Anyway, this track has 13 songs on it, or album has 13 songs on it. 2 of them, I believe, are instrumentals, so we're not going to talk about those, obviously. And as you guys know, I'm just going to sit here and talk about my favorite song. As always, my favorite lyric from each song is linked down below, or written down below in the description. You should know that by now if you've been here a few times, okay? So, my favorite song was track 2, American Teenagers. Oh, no. And I just realized my friend actually, I talked to her a little bit about the album as I was listening to it. And I sent her a song that is about abuse. I think abuse should be talked about more. Like, I don't think you should be afraid to say that you've been abused. And I know she's okay with me saying this because she advocates for it, actually. I will link her down below. She advocates for domestic abuse a lot because she is a victim. So make sure you guys check her out. Yeah, anyway, get that out of the way. She listened to that song. I don't remember what song was, sorry. But she then, literally yesterday, sent me this song, American Teenagers. And she, talked about it a little bit, and I was like, I couldn't remember what song it was at the time, but that's my favorite song. Anyway, so that was my favorite. So one lyric she says is putting too much faith in the make-believe, and this is why it's my favorite song, because we're going to talk a little bit about religion in this podcast episode. I know I've talked about it 2 podcasts ago, I think. I know some people don't like to talk about religion. I mean, I'm a person, you believe in what you want to believe. I'm not going to judge you. You shouldn't judge me for not believing. Okay, so another lyric was, Jesus, if you're there, why do I feel alone in this room with you? Okay, so I just touched about this a little bit in another one. Growing up, I wasn't really raised to believe in God. Like, my mother was never, pushing that on us or anything, but my grandparents were extremely religious, so I did go to church with them a few times, and so I thought that I believed in God or Jesus for a while, but then I realized later on I didn't actually believe in it. I just wanted to believe in it. because I've been depressed from a very, very young age. Like, I got diagnosed pretty young, I believe. So I wanted to believe in God and all this stuff because I heard all the time that Jesus saves. And I wanted to be saved because I wanted to be normal. I wanted to be happy. Like, I literally one night remember I wrote like my mom this long, like 2-page letter of me like listing all the stuff that's wrong with me and asking if I was a bad person and that's why I was born this way, if it was like some kind of karma or something, because I truly, I was like, if God is real and God loves us, why did God make me this way? Like, it literally was a long letter. I don't want to get too emotional in this podcast, but it was like, I for many years was like, why, if you guys are telling me Jesus saves and you're telling me that God loves all of us, why was I made this way? Why am I being treated this way by others? Like, I don't know, it's a huge thing. I was sobbing that night. For many years I believed in that, like I said. So I wanted to believe in it because God saves and I wanted to be saved. I used to cry myself to sleep listening to Christian songs because I was like, I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that he was real. And if he was real, I was like this. Does that make sense? Like, I was like, I wanted to believe so bad, but I knew in my brain that I didn't believe any of it. Like, I was like, yeah, but I don't think he's real. Like, I don't know. That also makes me bring up track 12. It's called Sun Bleached Flies. He says, God loves you, but not enough to save you. Because, as I just said, that was literally like, that it was so hard for me to wrap my head around when I was little, because I was like, I want to be saved, so God, please save me. But it took me some time to realize that I'm perfect the way I am, and he's not gonna come and save me because he's not real. Sorry, that's my belief. If I sat there and I waited around for this man that's not even really proved to be real to come and save me, I'd be waiting for the rest of my life. So I needed to move on from that. That's my belief. I needed to stop believing in my opinion to make believe. So yeah, the two songs I didn't really like, I didn't like Thoroughfare. I don't really know how to say that word, to be honest. It's actually 3 songs. I also didn't like Gibson Girl or Strangers. They weren't really my vibe. Overall, for the album, I would give it 3 stars. The songs weren't bad, and I added most of them to like my soft playlist that I have. But I've said before, I like upbeat, sad songs, and most of them are like really calm songs. And that's just not really my vibe. But comment down below what album you want me to review next, and I'll probably review it. Depends. But you guys know I'm going to give you my honest review, so don't be offended if you don't like my review. Okay? Sorry. So, now let's talk about books, okay? I've started the week reading Midnight Sun. So, here's what I thought about it. I only got to, how far did I get? Trying to think how far I got. I don't know how far I got in the book, sorry, but Bella is way nicer than I thought. Like, obviously she's not mean in the movies, but like, there are instances where I was like, oh my gosh, she's so sweet. Like, okay, I have exact page numbers and quotes. So, there was a moment in the book where she noticed that a girl in the classroom was never picked for group, so she made sure to pick her. It's on page 112. It says, this is Edward's point of view, obviously. It says, what was unexpected was Bella's insistence on the third member of the group, Tara Galvez. Mr. Banner usually had assigned Tara to a group She looked more surprised than pleased when Bella tapped her on the shoulder and awkwardly asked if she wanted to work with her and Mike. I just thought that was so cute. Like, she kind of gets what it is to be lonely, in my opinion, so she makes sure that other people don't feel lonely like she does. But another thing that really caught my eye was Edward does the smallest things that make me like giggle and kick my feet. It's just, so for instance, on page 135, he notices a spider in her room, okay, while she's sleeping, because he's watching her sleep. We're gonna ignore it. He says, once considered dangerous, more recent scientific study has proven its venom inconsensual to humans. However, its bite was still painful. I reached out with one finger and crushed it silently. Perhaps I should have let the creature be, but the thought of anything hurting her was intolerable. Okay. And then another one. So he sees that she's cold, so he places a blanket on her while she's sleeping. And then another time, she's like tossing and turning in her sleep. So he says, page 329, he says, I wish there was some action I could take, as before with the warm blanket from the cupboard. But I could only watch as I burned, useless to her. It was a relief when she finally sank into a dreamless unconsciousness. Can you stop it, sir? Can you please stop? Can you stop it? But so far, it is getting better, in my opinion, because if you guys watched the last podcast, you know that I was like not really feeling the book. It's still like, I don't know if I'm not in the like Twilight vibe or what. It still was like kind of difficult to read. Like, I can find out real quick how far I got into the book, but it's a little bit better, but it's still, I don't want to say the word boring, but it's not boring. It's just like, why is this book as long as it is? I don't feel like it needs to be as long as it is. That's my problem. So I am 51% done in the book. So that is page 386. Like, it took me so long to get that far into the book because I was on page like 114 in the last podcast. It took me that long to get that. I read it till like Thursday, and that's how much I read in that short amount of time. It's just long. It's a long book. Why is it as long as it is? So yes, it is getting better, but I did stop reading it. I had to. I was like, I can't. So next, what I did was I finished this book called Blurred Lines by Andy Jackson. Oh, real quick, I want to say I did get my Goodreads to work. I got it all figured out. So please, you guys, add me on Goodreads. I will add you back. I add anyone back on Goodreads. We can become friends on Goodreads. I love seeing what people are reading. I've got tons of books that I've read, but I don't really give reviews on the books. I just kind of give it my star amount, and I'm over with it. But if you guys want to add me, it's linked down below in my link tree. If you guys want me to start adding reviews to my books, let me know as well, because I will. I will go into detail. So if you guys want that, comment down below. You guys can know what kind of books I read as I'm reading them, so you don't have to wait till the podcast episode to know how far I am into a book, because I update that stuff almost every time I put my book down. I update it because I want people to know in real time when I'm reading. I don't have many friends on Goodreads, so please, if you have Goodreads, please go down below and add me. I will add you back, I swear I will. Okay, anyway. So, Blurred Lines is the second book in the Darby U Hockey Boys series, okay? So first, before we even get into the second one, I'm going to talk a little bit about the last one that I read, because I feel the need to, because I never talked about it on here. Now, I finished that one on December 17th of last year, so it's been a while. So the first one's called Hidden Scars. It's about two boys, Preston and Jeremy. So they fall in love, obviously. They are, it's like a enemies to lovers. It's not a scholastic enemies because they're not in school, but they are like, it's like a sports rivalry. I don't know how to say that word. Okay, they're both they don't like each other. Let's just say that. Okay, so Preston is secretly getting abused by his dad. So it is a pretty dark book. Now, I'm gonna say this. It is a toxic relationship. I do not think it is good to read it and want to have that relationship, okay? They are kind of toxic. There are a few scenes where, because Preston is getting abused, he obviously has like panic attacks and stuff because he's getting abused by his dad, so he has panic attacks, he freaks out, and he gets really mad because of these panic attacks, so he freaks out on Jeremy. And there's a few scenes where I think he maybe hits Jeremy. I don't know. Or he like chokes him or something. I don't remember exactly. As I said, I finished it months ago. So, yeah. I don't think it was anything crazy that he did to abuse him, but it was still not okay. Abuse is abuse. So, with all that aside, reading it as a story, it was really good. I gave this book 4 stars. Gosh, I would definitely read it again for story plot, not the romance. But one quote this is the only quote that I tabbed or anything in it, was, "What would it feel like to be held by someone? To breathe them in, their hands running through my hair while we laid in bed, pressed together. I want it so bad it hurts." This book was so good. It wasn't like, I'm not saying that his abuse is like, your abuse means nothing because this happened to him. No, not at all. He was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this. Spoiler, maybe. His dad wasn't like hitting him. His dad was a surgeon. So he was literally like cutting his son open, I'm pretty sure. I don't know all the details. I read it forever ago. I'm pretty sure he does something where he like puts him under anesthesia, and it was crazy. Let's just say that. It was insane. So I read that one, gave it 4 stars, and said I loved that one. It was so good. It was like I couldn't put my book down kind of book. So when I read the next one, I was disappointed. I started that one immediately after the other one. So I started Blurred Lines on December 17th. I only got to chapter 24 before I stopped reading it because it's so boring. The book, I'm sorry, it was boring. Now, for the rest of the book, I skimmed through it, to be honest. To be completely 100% honest, I skimmed through it. So if you don't think that counts as reading, sorry. It's really the only book besides like one other book that I've skimmed through and I still counted it as a book, because I don't want like all my books to be ones that I didn't actually read, whatever. So it wasn't good. I gave it 2 stars. It was boring. It was a little bit weird, like the way they were flirting with each other was so weird to me, and like I don't know, it grossed me out a little bit. I don't know. But I didn't like that one. I didn't like it, okay? Sorry. Now, let's get on. Before I talk about anything else, I want to tell you guys about next week's vlog. Now, I don't normally talk about what I'm going to do in next week's vlog because, like, I don't know sometimes what I'm going to do. But I want to talk about this one because, as I said earlier, next week's vlog is going to be posted later than normal. If you guys see my community post, I'm posting it on the Wednesday after. Not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. So, I talked about it a little bit in the last vlog, but on here I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. So, the time period for next week's vlog is going to be Saturday, which was yesterday for me, Saturday, May 11th to Sunday, May 19th, okay? Normally, I record it Saturday to Friday, so that would be Saturday, May 11th to Friday, May 17th. But I plan on doing it a little bit longer for this vlog because I have a decent amount planned for next vlog, so I want it to all be kind of put into one for like a longer video. Hopefully, that's the plan. Obviously, the week hasn't happened yet, so we don't know. The schedule after this one will be right back to normal. So, unless I say otherwise, right after these 2 videos, it's going to be normal, okay? So, Saturday, which was yesterday, I cleaned most of the day. I didn't really record much. I didn't really record much of it because do you guys really want to sit here and watch me clean? No. But I did do what's in my bag. So, I'm trying to decide because, like I said, I'm posting this video a little bit later. I'm trying to decide. I did record a whole what's in my bag. I can either post it as a normal sit-down video or I can add it in my vlog. I'm thinking I'm going to add it into my vlog to make the vlog longer. It is a long video in itself. The what's in my bag is like 20 minutes long. So after I edit it, it'll be shorter. But I think I'm going to add it into the next week's vlog. Unless you guys comment down below and you say that you don't want it in next week's vlog, and let me know. So, yeah, Sunday was yesterday, obviously. Or today. I consider it today. So, sorry if you're getting confused on the dates. Sunday was Mother's Day, which included a family dinner. I didn't really record much for that one. I wanted to do a whole get ready with me for that. I recorded a little bit of like what I planned on wearing. I didn't end up wearing that, but I don't know if I'm gonna put it in a vlog because again, it was Mother's Day. I didn't want to really record that much. I'll talk a little bit about what I did though. I love anytime I have a family event. I just think it's fun. So first, my mom woke up. She made us pancakes. I did Annie. Oh, sorry, I'm getting confused. Let me actually tell you about my Saturday first. Well, actually, I'm going to talk about all that stuff later. Sorry guys, I'm getting excited. I'm getting really excited, okay? So let me continue with the schedule, okay? So, I did get my Amazon stuff. So I did do a haul. That will be next week's vlog as well. And then I recorded some of my nail process, which is a sneak peek for next week's vlog, because I will have like the full like video of them all and everything. So I recorded a little bit of that. So that's gonna be that one. And then Wednesday, May 15th, that's my birthday. I still have to work, but I like to get dressed up on my birthday anyway. Like, maybe not like outfit wise, but I like to do my hair. I know I do my hair every day for work and my face, but I'm gonna record it all for you guys. I want to do a either get ready with me where I sit down and I don't really edit it much, and I just sit down and I do my makeup and I talk. If you guys want to see more of those, comment down below. After you guys you don't have to comment down below on this one, but whenever you guys see that vlog finally and you like that get ready with me, let me know. I will talk about this also in the video, but I might start planning to do more get ready with me's where I don't edit it and I don't really tell you what I'm doing in the process, but I just show you like me doing it and I talk to you guys about random stuff. Like you see on TikTok. You guys know how to get ready. Whatever. Okay. But I'm either going to do a get ready with me or a tutorial of birthday makeup. If you guys don't know, birthday makeup is this dumb thing that men thought up. It's where it's basically just a full face of makeup, but guys call it birthday makeup. It's whenever you have like caked makeup, caked foundation, you have like a whole eye look, you have all of it done, and people think that men think that's birthday makeup. If you guys want a tutorial on that, I'll show you. That's like, I used to wear that makeup every day. I used to be cake face. For the past like week or so, I haven't been doing that. But if you guys want to see a tutorial of that, I either do a tutorial or get ready with me, whatever. And then skip forward to Saturday. Now, I'm excited for my birthday. This is where it really is going to get good, okay? Saturday, I'm going with my mom to a Taylor Swift night at a bar. And so I'm very excited. So this one we're gonna get ready with for sure together. I'm gonna pick a Taylor-esque outfit, and I'm gonna do like full makeup. Like Taylor Swift is like very like, you wear glitter and gems and all that stuff. So I'm gonna do a whole glitter eye look and everything. So stay tuned for that. And then Sunday, I have birthday dinner with my family. So that's fun. I'll probably do another get ready with me for that. Or, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, okay? So that's the plan for next week's vlog, okay? So, now let me talk to you about what I did this weekend, okay? So, first of all, Saturday was a cleaning day. Like, anytime we have a family dinner, we clean our house like crazy, obviously. So we cleaned for most of the day, but also my mom took me to get donuts. So we went to a donut bank and we got like donuts stuff, which is always really fun. Me and my mom, anytime we go to donut bank, like on a weekend, we go inside and we actually sit down and we eat our donuts and we talk, which is fun. So I did that. I also got their pink drink, because we don't go to Starbucks anymore. Ew. We got their pink drink. It was so gross. Which actually, if you guys want a good pink drink, because shouldn't be going to Starbucks anymore. If you guys want a good pink drink, you guys should get Ocean Spray white cranberry strawberry juice. Okay, you get that. You do half a cup of that, or however much ratio you want. I kind of do a little bit more than half a cup. I do like most of the cup, and then I do about like this much of coconut milk. Guys, that's a pink drink. It is so good. Recommend it. Go try it. It's so good. But anyway, I got the pink drink at Donut Bank. Not good at all. So bad. And my mom also got a charged lemonade strawberry mint. No. And we got, because we knew we were gonna eat it all weekend, so I got, what's it called? 12, I don't know what they're called, I forgot. 12 donut holes, and then I got a blueberry donut. I ate half of the blueberry donut, Saturday, and then, I ate everything else Sunday, but it was so good. Oh, I actually still have some donut holes. Ooh, I'm about to go eat those. Okay, I still have some left, I just remembered. Unless my mom ate them. Yummy. Okay, so, why am I talking to you guys about donut holes? You guys know by now, I have ADHD. I will rant about anything. I like to give you all the details. So, it comes with... it comes with chocolate, glazed, like... I don't know, it's like a multi-grain or some kind of other donut. It's like a glaze, but it's not. I don't know what it is. I'd have to look it up. And then strawberry. I didn't know strawberry is in season on my birthday, because I remember senior year of high school, my mom took me to school that day. I rode the bus all throughout school, but occasionally my mom would take me to school on like special days, or if I missed the bus, because so I was like, please take me to school that day, because it was my birthday. So we went, and I got a free drink from Starbucks, and then I got half a dozen, that's what's called, dozen. I got half a dozen donut holes, and I went to school with it, and I ate it and drank it at breakfast. And I remember, because they had strawberry donuts, and I do not like fake strawberry like that, so it was like ooh, the whole time I was like, ooh, they're not that bad, but I was like, ew. So, anyway, I got that, and then my mom got some donuts as well, and I also got strawberry milk. If you guys do not know me, strawberry milk is my thing. I love strawberry milk, which is weird because, like I just said, I don't really like strawberry like that, but strawberry milk does it for me. I love strawberry milk, okay? So anyway, we went to Donut Bank that day, and we just kind of cleaned most of the day, and then we watched the Taylor Swift Eras tour, the whole movie, like, loud singing to everything. Like, it's a Taylor Swift week, so we did that yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever, and then next weekend we're gonna go to the Taylor Swift night, so it's a Taylor Swift week, as we say. So we watched the whole movie, loved it because she hasn't seen the, like, extended version, because the original came out and it was that one, but then whenever it came out on Disney Plus, they added more songs to it, so she's never seen that, so we watched all that together, and then I knocked out. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so then Sunday I woke up at like 4 a.m. because I knocked out so early. So I woke up at 4 a.m. I just kind of did whatever. What did I do? I cleaned a little bit of my room. If you guys can see my room right now, my room is not clean at all. But I've got a problem where my closet was out of space for a while. And so because my closet was out of space, I had nowhere to put my clothes. And because I was just throwing my clothes on the ground, I let my whole entire room get messy. It's a problem. I have a problem, okay? I understand that it's gross and I have a problem, okay? But I cleaned out my closet, so now I'm slowly starting to clean the rest of my room, okay? So I did a little bit of that in the morning. I did my purse, which you guys will see in the what's in my bag. I did that. And then this is so fun. I had such a good day, guys. Which, I'm not saying I have bad days normally, but it was such a good day. I feel kind of bad. I want to talk about this because it's real. I was having a really good day, but for no reason at all, I was in a bad mood for like most of the day. And I think it's because, it's girl time soon, which if you guys get grossed out by me talking about that, get over it. Grow up, okay? I'm about to get my period soon, okay? So because of that, I think that's why I was in a really bad mood and I felt kind of like a brat all day because of how I was acting, but I like couldn't shake this bad mood from my head. Anyway, so after I did my purse, my mom finally woke up. She made pancakes. I had donuts, and then I had to clean a little bit more, so I finished cleaning everything, and I showered, whatever, and then I did my nails. Actually, what did I do next? What did I do next? No. I showered? Yeah, and then okay, sorry, I'm gonna mix up. I did my nails. These actually took me a while. I will show you guys later, in the next week vlog. As I said, I did my nails in that vlog. So I'll include how long it took me to do everything and all that stuff. So, whatever. So, I did my nails, and then my mom actually came in my room with me, and she hung out on my bed while I did my makeup. And so I did my makeup, and then we went to Sonic. So fun. We went on a little drive, and then we went to Sonic, and it's just a good day if I go to Sonic. Sonic right now is my hyper fixation, and I'm probably gonna see if my mom will take me to Sonic on my birthday, because I had my mom. I am just rambling. I'm in a good mood right now, okay? So, recently, my brother's been taking me to work. My mom used to take me to work and pick me up every day. But recently, my brother has been taking me to work, and my mom has been picking me up. But because it's my birthday, she said that she'll take me to work that day because nothing against my brother. I just have more fun when my mom takes me to work because we talk the whole time and we listen to music. And, you know, I don't know. It's the vibes, okay? it's the vibes. Plus, my brother has one of those scent thingies. Those men scented thingies. Ew. Okay, it grosses me out. Ew. It doesn't gross me out. It's very strong, and I smell like it for the rest of the night. And you guys know me and how I like to smell good. So, like, the fact that I don't smell like my perfume really bothers me. So, she's gonna take me to work on my birthday. And I'm gonna see if she'll take me to Sonic. Because I've been recently, my hyperfixation is a Sonic cheeseburger. Oh, I tear that up. I tear it up. So we went to Sonic and we did like a little drive. We had like the music. My mom, one thing about my mom, she lets the music get a little bit loud, but she doesn't like it loud. For reference, our car goes to about like 40 volume, okay? So 40 is our 100. We let it get at like 15, like that's our normal. Some days she lets it get to 20. She had it up to 35 all day. So we were really rocking out, okay? So we listened to some Taylor Swift, and then she wanted to listen to One Direction, and I was like, girl, I gotcha, okay? So we did listen to some One Direction, and after we got home, I show you, it's in the vlog. All this is in the vlog, pretty much, almost all of it. We got home, and then I curled my hair with a new waver thing I got. It's not a curler, it's a waver. I've been wanting this waver for like months and months. I got a crimper not that long ago, like sometime last year. Or actually, I think to be specific, I got this crimper 2 years ago on Christmas, like around Christmas time. So ever since I got that crimper, I've been wanting a waver, but specifically for Hayden, to meet Hayden Christensen. I crimped my whole head of hair, and I realized how much I love having that hair. So really specifically at that time was when I was like, I need to get this waver. So I finally let myself buy it for my birthday. It is so pretty. It took me 30 minutes to do my whole head. That's crazy to me. That 30 minutes to do my whole head. So I'm gonna really love doing this for work, because 30 minutes is plenty of time. Like, it's like I have enough time to spend 30 minutes on my hair every day. Like, I do most of the time. If I put my hair up, I do. So the fact that it takes that short amount of time to do it is so cool. So I did that with my hair, and then after that, we just kind of hung out a little bit. I read a little bit, which I'll get on to what I was reading in a minute. I already mentioned it a little bit earlier, I think. But I read for a little bit, and then my family came over. So if you guys don't know, I live with my mom and my brother. So my grandpa and my sister came over. So that's always fun when that happens. We had dinner. I actually haven't ate my dinner yet, because as I said, I was in a bad mood, which I still feel bad about, but I was in a bad mood all day. So they came over. We started a little bit of A New Hope, Star Wars movie. I haven't seen those yet. If you guys know, I started Clone Wars. I haven't watched all of it. I'm like halfway through season 1, but I started Clone Wars, and I told you guys that I think I'm gonna skip, because I'm watching it all in chronological order, but I think I'm gonna skip to watch all the original Star Wars movies, which I did. I started A New Hope with my sister, because apparently that's like one of her favorite Star Wars movies, and we only watched like 20 minutes of that because it was time for dinner. But anyway, my brother made my mom steak. My mom loves steak, so he made all of us steak and potatoes. I don't like steak, so he made me chicken and what's it called? I'm trying to think about what it's called. Baked potato. He made us all baked potatoes. So I have that actually waiting for me. And then for Mother's Day, my sister got my mom a Dairy Queen Reese's ice cream cake. I'm gonna eat that up. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Because as I said, I didn't eat any of my dinner. I wasn't feeling well. I was in a bad mood. I wasn't in the mood to eat or anything. So I have my dinner sitting, waiting for me, and a cake. So that's just pretty much what we did. And then after, while my sister was here, not only did we start that movie, we did a couple puzzles together, which is fun, and we cut my cat's nails. Because one thing about me, I can't hold my cat for nails. Like, my mom can cut them. I can't hold them, and I don't know how to cut cat's nails. So I don't do it, so we have to wait for my sister to come over and do it. Which I know I need to get better at it. I even bought, like, a hammock thing for cats. You know, it's like a thing you hang up and they sit in it so that they can't, like, move around, so that I can cut their nails. I haven't tried it yet, but I have bought that to get better at it because he is a hassle, but surprisingly, he's the easiest. My one cat, Malachi, which it's weird, Malachi's getting better at it, he's getting worse at it. So I don't know what that's about. Hi. Did you guys hear that? Hi. I really hope that caught on the audio. But he just said hello to you guys. But anyway, so we did that while they were there, and then they left, and I went to bed immediately. I immediately went to bed, and now here I am. Okay, so now let's get on to the book I started reading. I'm reading right now. As I said earlier, I already said it's the second book of Chestnut Springs. So that is called Heartless, okay? I gave the first book, Flawless, 4 stars, and I finished that one on April 7th, and I was hesitant to start this book series. If you guys don't know, this is the Chestnut Springs series by Elsie Silver. It is insanely popular on TikTok. Like, a lot of people love it, but I was hesitant to start it because I don't really do cowboys, and I was like, the first book is about a bull rider. I don't like bull riding. I do not know. And I don't care what you guys say. Yeah, not all of the bulls are being abused, but some of them are abused and killed for entertainment, and I can't get behind it. So I was like, I don't really want to read this book, but I finally read it, and it was good. I gave it 4 stars, as I said. It was good. So I'm 20% into the second book, Heartless. I like it so far. The guy is like really grumpy, which I love, but it's almost grumpy to where it's like, okay, you're being kind of a dick, like, you know. So it's like he needs to chill out a little bit. But so far, it's good. Okay, so now let's just talk about a couple other things. I want to talk about a little bit about Sam and Colby because as you guys know, I like to sit here and tell you like what I'm watching at the moment. I'm watching Sam and Colby, and I mentioned this a little bit in my last vlog. I just don't know what it is with them recently. They actually just uploaded a new video which I'm gonna watch, but I want to talk specifically about Sam and Colby React videos. They have a whole nother channel called Sam and Colby Reacts, okay? I don't know if they've always been like this, and it never bothered me, and I don't realize watching it back because I've seen it so many times. It's not that bad. They're like getting worse. They make too many jokes, and not like in a funny way. I watched a recent video. It just came out, as I said. It's called Weird Serial Killer Items or something, and they made too many jokes about like it's serial killers. They were making jokes about, I don't know how to explain it. Just go watch the video and you guys will know what I'm talking about. I just didn't like some of the jokes they made because like I get it when it's like make-believe stuff. Like when you go to investigate ghosts and stuff, you don't actually know everything. Like you don't know facts. Some of it's made up. So joking about stuff like that, whatever. Ghosts probably aren't even real. So like I don't care if you joke about ghosts. But these are literal serial killers who have many victims that are real people. And I don't know, I just don't like jokes when it comes to like serial killers or like R-worders, you know. I don't like it, okay? I know recently though, they did get canceled twice recently. I use canceled loosely. I think some of the stuff people get canceled for is the dumbest stuff ever, but it is valid sometimes, okay? So recently, leaked footage came out of them with their friend Seth Borden, which Seth Borden, I'm not talking about him. I don't like him, okay? So Seth Borden, a video got released and he said, she's gonna come back here, she's gonna, all three of us, and then we're gonna leave. He made that joke, and then also in the same night, Sam was like talking to his phone saying, we fake content and all this stuff, it's all fake. But it was proved that he was reading off of his phone. So I don't think they really did anything that bad. Seth though, ew, okay? But also another thing that happened was in the Conjuring series, which if you guys haven't seen that, you might not know what I'm talking about, but they meet these two people called Cody and Satori, and they have this method, it's called the knocking method, where they hold hands, okay, or they hold each other at all, but it works best when they hold hands. How do I explain this? They are able to communicate with ghosts, and so you hear all over the room, and like I kind of believe it. I don't know, I kind of believe it. Watching the video, you could hear like different kinds of knocking. Like sometimes they're in a basement and it sounds like they're knocking on rock, which is cement on the wall, and then upstairs they're knocking on wood. Like I could tell it sounds different. So I'm not saying that I don't believe them, but it was found out that they claim they found this out whenever they met each other. They weren't able to do it before and all this stuff, and then but they're able to do it whenever they come together. But no. There is a video of Cody years before he met the other girl doing it in another video for other investigators. Sounds a little fishy to me. Sounds a little fishy. So people were like trying to cancel them because they thought that Sam and Colby were faking it because of this stuff, and like they must have known that Cody and Satori were faking it. But I really do think that, I'm not saying that Cody and Satori aren't real. I can't determine that. I think they got schemed by them a little bit. If they are lying, I don't think Sam and Colby would have known that they were lying. That's just my opinion. And literally, when I watched that video, if you guys haven't seen the video, again, you might not know what I'm talking about, but I watched the video and I literally cried because like they're talking about like the afterlife and all that stuff, and like a ghost is like talking about it and everything. They're talking about the afterlife, and I was crying because like I have a grandma that passed away and stuff, and it was very, even if it might not be real, it was very comforting to hear that everything's okay with the afterlife. And I'm not saying I believe in the afterlife or anything, but it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, they were canceled because of that. But I still like the haunted videos. Like I said, they just came out with a new one. I'm gonna watch it, okay? I don't like the last one they did. They did a video with like Joe Rogan, and I was like, really? And like some of their stuff is questionable, but for the most part, I like them. I have to be in the mood to watch them though, but I still watch their haunted stuff. But it's just, I don't know, just the react videos. They react way too much to stuff that's not even that crazy, and it's a little bit annoying. I'm just gonna say that, okay? Next, I want to talk a little bit about makeup, because, you know, I like to talk about makeup. I talked a little bit about this earlier, but I'm realizing that, as I said, I've been trying not to wear lashes. I've realized in the past couple months, the only reason why I wear eyelashes is for camera, which is annoying, because I record videos, or I take, specifically, really it's pictures, which is dumb. But when I take a picture, I don't like the way I look if I'm not wearing lashes. But really, when I take a video, it doesn't really bother me that much. It does a little bit though. So I've realized that the only reason why I put on lashes is so that whenever I come on here and record a podcast or record a little vlog for you guys or record a sit down video or take a picture, a selfie, anything, I don't like the way I look when I don't have lashes on. So I want to look good in it, so I put them on. And I'm realizing it's a little bit dumb because you guys see me with no makeup on at all, like looking gross. So I don't get why it bothers me because I don't have eyelashes on then, obviously. So I don't get why it bothers me when I have makeup on and I don't have. Does that make sense? I don't like to not wear makeup because I do have redness on my face and I have like no eyebrows. So I like to cover that stuff up, and I can't find a way to do that makeup without having to also put on eyelashes. So it's trying to find like a medium in between it, and I can't really find that like good medium. But I need to get over it. I need to stop wearing them for a while and just ignore it. And I think once I stop wearing lashes for like a long period of time, it'll become normal to me, and therefore I'll start to feel confident because I won't even remember how good I looked with lashes on. You know what I mean? Like, if I can come up here with me looking rough with my greasy, matted hair and no makeup, I can wear my cute hair and my makeup with no lashes, okay? So I need to get over it, okay? That being said, I am wearing lashes for my birthdays. My birthday events, okay? Because I just feel more comfortable when I wear lashes, okay? Now, I just kind of want to talk about what I'm going to do for the rest of the day because I feel like it. Okay. I'm about to go eat my dinner that I told you guys about, and I'm going to watch this new Sam and Colby video. Ugh, you know, but again, if you guys want me to put the what's in my purse in the vlog, let me know. Or if you want me to make a whole nother video about it, let me know. If I do make a whole video, it'll probably be out not this week but next week because I'll have to edit it, which, you know, let me know in the comments down below. Again, let me know any album recommendations you have. Go to my link tree and add me on Goodreads, please. Please. I love you guys so much. That is really all I have for today. Again, sorry if it's kind of a shorter podcast. I didn't really have much to talk about. I plan on probably having a lot to talk about next podcast. So I was like, I don't want to talk that much in this one because of that one. So I love you guys so much. Please make sure to go hug your possums, and I love you. Thank you guys. Bye. Okay, bye.